my friends. Today is November 10th, which means it is my 65th birthday today. And I know many of you know that because many of you share the same birthday with me. So happy birthday to all of my November babies. And I guess I wanted to do this video. One, it's Sunday and I do a video on Sunday. And two, I want to kick off my holiday season because many of the companies that I like to buy from and support are starting their pre-Black Friday sales. And you know, over the years, I really like supporting small businesses, and I will continue to support them. Most of them are women-owned, very small, and they really have great customer service and the products I love. So that is another reason for kicking off today on my birthday. And also, I wanted to share some things that I purchased from Sephora during the Sephora VIB sale. I didn't get a lot, but I did want to share the things I got. I think the sale is still running as of today. I also wanted to tell you that, because I might forget this, Dean Davidson has increased my discount for all of you. So it's Tammy20, and that goes until November 20th, and that's site-wide. So you can buy any Dean Davidson item for 30% off using my code Tammy30 until November 20th. So I wanted to get that out of the way before I forget. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about aging. I turned 65 today. And, I keep saying to Lou, I can't believe I'm 65. And because my heart and mind are somewhere back in the 40s. However, I will say with age, it is true what they say, wisdom comes. The things I cared about when I was young, I don't care about anymore. All I care about is being healthy. That is my main goal, and just being the best me I can be. Therefore, I take care of myself. I believe in self-love, and even more as I have aged, I believe in having that calm, peaceful moment I need in my life. And that is with all of my beauty traditions that I have done over the years. They mean so much to me. And I take care of my body through exercise, and I work every day at cleaning up my diet because I'm just like everybody else. I love a good sweet and I love a salty treat. Just touching on the weight situation for just a moment. The scale has been creeping up on me, and my lowest was at 121, too light for me. I like to be about 125, 128. I'm 5'6", medium boned. I'm not small boned, I'm not large boned. I'm broad in the shoulders, and I do have very angular bones, but I'm not big boned and I'm not really small boned. So for me, my happy place is 125 to 128. If I went by the charts, they would probably say somewhere around 135 is, a decent weight for me. But I think as we age, as menopausal women, I think that it's really difficult to get the pounds off as they come on. You have to really focus in. You have to drive it home, and that means with diet and exercise. And it's mostly diet. And motivation only gets you so far. You have to stay committed. You have to stay disciplined. And I got a little sloppy. The exercising I do every single day. I give it 100%. I love seeing the changes in my body. And I thought, okay, I've been weighing my food and tracking everything for 2.5 years now. I think I have it. I think I've got this now. I think I know that you have to burn more energy than you put in your body. So, I do believe in calories in, calories out. And I do believe there's a wrong way of doing it and a right way of doing it. I chose to do it the macro way. I was not willing to give up a lot of different foods that I love. I wasn't willing to say, I'm never eating pizza again because it's a carb. I'm never having a banana again because it's a carb. I'm never going to have a piece of lasagna because it's a carb. and it's fattening. I wanted to be able to maintain this for the rest of my life. And for the most part, I do. I pretty much eat the same thing every single day because I've always been that way, and it doesn't bother me. Then when I get sick of something, I'll start up on something new. Breakfast, for example, I have been eating egg whites and my smoothie for breakfast for almost 2 years, changing it up every now and then. Last week I just said I can't eat another egg and I don't want the smoothie for breakfast anymore. So I found this sweet potato pancake recipe from this girl online, and I thought I'm gonna try it. I had it this morning with some toasted coconut yogurt on it and blueberries. Fabulous. I loved it. I'm still full, and I ate 4.5 hours ago, still full. Anyway, the reason why I'm telling you this is because even though I know what a portion size should look like, I was taking that extra lick. I'd make something for Lou. I'd stick one in my mouth. Before I knew it, the scale had creeped back up to 133 pounds. So for me, I have learned another lesson. I must track my food, because some people say, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life, track my food. For me, it's worth it because it keeps me where I want to be. So I did want to touch on that just a little bit. Don't give up on yourself. Just take a look at the man or the woman in the mirror and say, are you doing everything you should be doing? I was not. Another thing I would do, I'd go into Costco, and this I never did. And they would be handing out little samples of something. I started trying them. I think, I'm just gonna, it's okay. They portioned it out for me. It's just a teeny little piece. Well, that all adds up to my calories for the day. And even though I'm very active, obviously, I have been eating more. Now, some of it is muscle weight. I realize this. I could probably, if I can't like lower it back down to at least 129 pounds or 128 pounds, then that's probably muscle. So there's nothing I can do about that. That's a bonus, and that's a success for me, because that means more muscle, better bone health for me. So for anybody really, muscle will help your bones. But yeah, so I just have to get back into the tracking. Doesn't matter what I eat, I just have to weigh it and track it. So I am back on the wagon. I started back yesterday, and I know it's water weight that I lost overnight, but the scale was down 1 pound this morning. So it was just water weight because there's a lot of sodium in those things that I'm picking up and doing this, that, and that. You don't gain fat overnight, but this has been an accumulation of over a month, gaining from 125 to 133. So back on, pay attention, take a look at the man in the mirror, and really be honest with yourself. You have to focus, you have to stay disciplined. But don't cut out the things you love, because you'll set yourself up for failure. Okay, so that's it. So for me, turning 65, it's a blessing. Does my body feel a little bit older? I have aches and pains all over the place. Do I feel good about the way I look? Yes. I'm really happy. I love my hair color, and a lot of people disagreed with that, but I did that for me, and I loved it. I love the turnout. I don't like it down that much. When I wear it down, I do feel a little haggard. And here's one other thing. I'm not gonna ramble on about this, but I did want to say this. And a lot of people get offended by the term old lady, but if you think about it, and you don't think about it in the terms that most people visualize it, to me, the old lady means that I just give up. And I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna give up on me, ever. I can't. I'm worth it. So Toby Keith wrote that song for Clint Eastwood's movie. I believe it was called The Mule. And he was sitting with Clint Eastwood, and he said, how do you do it, man? You're flying here, you're doing this. It's a true story. Heard it from Toby Keith himself. And Clint Eastwood looked at him and said, I don't let the old man in. So that is my promise to myself. I'm not letting the old lady in. I'm gonna keep living my life and living the best life I can. So That's how I feel about turning 65. Okay, so now on to the deals. So for the deal of the day, we're going to talk about Silken Pure. And Silken Pure is going to be running a couple of deals along the way. Many of the companies do it that way. They'll have a sale here on certain items and a sale here on certain items. I'm going to try to cover them all for you. So today we are kicking off with Silken Pure. This is who I get my scrunchies from, my bathrobes. You've seen me with so many of the bathrobes. Absolutely love them. I have a new one today that I'm going to share with you. But for today, this is starting today, and there is a little, when you go to the website, there is a shop called Tammy's Treasures. She decided to put them all in that shop to make it easier for you when you're shopping. So every time, check back periodically and just keep using the same code, Tammy20, and they will run starting today all the way until just before Christmas with just enough mailing time to get you your products, your gifts that you buy for people. So okay, so for the scrunchies, this is the thick scrunchie. I love these. One thing I do like about these scrunchies is I feel the bands hold up longer and better than other silk scrunchies I have tried, okay? So for the code for all of this is Tammy20. For the thick scrunchies, it's a set of 2. It's normally $20. After the discount, and I think they might be on sale a little bit, it comes down to $12.80 for 2 silk, mulberry silk scrunchies. And there's an assortment of colors, as I mentioned. So that's for the thick scrunchie. For the mid scrunchie, you get 1 mid-size, and then she has the thin. So if you have fine hair or you have a young girl that has a small amount of hair, this side would be really good for ponytails. And as with this one, especially really fine hair, these are gonna be very nice. So the mid-size, you get 1 mid-size with 2 skinnies. So you would be able to pick a mid-size and 2 skinnies. And these normally run $24. It would be $14.40 with the discount. Then for the skinny scrunchie duo, they are normally $14 for 2. During the holiday sale, they are $8.80. So these are great gifts, great stocking stuffers, great for yourself. Really beautiful. This is a nice gift for the woman that has everything and you just want to get her a little something, something. This is really a nice, nice deal. And then we are also featuring the silk robes. Okay, so I wanted to give you a sampling of the robes. You've seen me wear these in my videos. I wear them all the time. I wash these on gentle cycle, cool water with a mild detergent, and I take them out and I let them air dry. I don't put them in the dryer. They do need a little pressing, unless you don't mind a little bit of wrinkle. They do need a little pressing, but I press them once and then I wear them for as long as I want. This one's been worn several times, so they don't really wrinkle up a whole lot once you wash them. And I use an iron, but I don't let the iron hit the silk. I have my exercise pants on, I just realized that. I have a very, very light, thin cloth that I put over, and it's 100% cotton, and that's how I iron my silk, because I can bring the iron up just slightly, and it doesn't scorch it at all. So this is just a beautiful robe that I have. I don't know if these color combinations are all available still, but I love the white silk, absolutely love it. I just feel so pretty in this white silk. I don't know why, but love it. And then I also have the pink, and I have more of these. I have one in buffalo that I took. I think it's a champagne color. Just gorgeous, all of them. Okay, so let me sit back down here and tell you about the silk robes. Those are originally $300. Now they are $120. So if you have ever wanted a silk robe and that's within your price range, or you've wanted to gift somebody a silk robe and that is within your budget of gifting, this would be the time. And it says the colors available are champagne, white, gray, black, sea blue, and sage. So there are quite a few colors available. And they run sizes 4 through 8, and then they have, that's the small medium, 4 through 8, and then large, extra large. I believe I have the large. I like them large. And that is a size 10 to 14. And there are size charts on their page to help you select the right size for you. Next up is this beautiful set. It has a chemise and this beautiful robe over it. This is the champagne color. It comes with the belt. It ties here so that it stays closed. And then they have the beautiful chemise underneath. It's beautiful. Okay, so this outfit, this is the silk chemise nightgown. This is originally $128. Starting today, it is $49 for the set. Colors available are pink, sage, black, champagne. They come small, medium, large, and extra large. And all of the silk is machine washable in cold water using the gentle cycle and detergent. No dryer, okay? You air dry them only. But this is just gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Look at the sheen on it, just really pretty. Okay, so those deals start today. And again, the code is TAMMY20. Everything will be listed and linked below for you. So let's quickly just go through what I purchased from Sephora. I wanted a Pat McGrath. I love her blushes. So I got this one, and I think this is called Divine Rose. I think I have this in a set, but I wanted individual because sometimes I don't like carrying that big set. Yes, that's pretty, isn't it? Just beautiful. These are very pigmented, just a beautiful blush, so I purchased that. And then I wanted a Pat McGrath lip. I have a couple of these. This one here is Divine Rose. I'm not sure how this color is going to be for me, but I wanted to try it. I do like to wear pinks now, a lot of pinks with my white hair. So I wanted to give that a try. I do like the lipsticks in general. I have Vesuvian Peach or something like that, and I love it. So I wanted to give that a try. And now I left the other one in the bathroom. I bought this. I bought the primer and spray, and I started using it, and I cannot find it. I don't know if I left it someplace, but I can't find it, so I bought another one, and I bought the primer and the spray. This is from Nars. This is the Light Reflecting Hydrating Primer. This is really nice. It's kind of like your, you just have this glow. You can see it. It just kind of comes through. And then I set my makeup with the Light Reflecting Hydrating Setting Spray. And it's really beautiful. It takes that powdery look away. I have it over my face now. I really missed it when I couldn't find it. I mean, I was trying, I have a bottle of MAC. I was spraying that. I go, no, that kind of makes me look greasy. I just love the finish that this puts on my makeup. I have powder all over my face, and it just really sets beautifully. And I also bought another Pat McGrath mascara. This is a gift for someone though, that really loves it. It's the gold tube. I don't want to get my fingers all over it, but this is a gift. It's a beautiful mascara. It's a volumizing mascara. And then I bought this. I'm not sure I'm going to keep this for me. I was thinking of it for a gift for someone in my family. But you never know. I might keep it for myself. This is the Ethereal Eyes Moonlight. I have the other one, and I liked it with the warmer shades. And now that I can wear cooler shades, I went ahead and picked this up. But I really don't know how much I'll wear it because I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow anymore. I mean, I have it on for my video and I have a full face of makeup on, but I just thought it would be nice to have some cool tones or gift it to someone. So I haven't decided. That's why I didn't play with it and wear it today. A little while for my order to come because of this. When you order fragrance, it has to come ground. And the little story, and then I'm going to let you get out of here. I go to the post office quite often. We have a very small post office, and there is this, it's always the same guy. There's 3 guys that work in the post office, and the one guy, none of them are overly friendly at all. I mean, I go in there so much, and I'm like, good morning, and so I don't really much pay any attention. But one day I went in, well, a couple times I have gone in, and I thought, boy, this post office smells fabulous. It just smells fabulous. So I walked up, and he was waiting on me, and I realized it's him. He smells good. So I said, excuse me, because he's kind of grumpy. I said, excuse me, what is the fragrance you're wearing? You smell wonderful. I swear his face lit up. He said, oh, thank you. It's blue from Chanel. And I said, well, it smells fabulous. It's so funny because Lou heard me telling somebody this story, and he looked over, he goes, are you hitting on the post office man? I said, no, but I couldn't tell him that I wanted to buy it for him. I thought, I gotta ask this guy what and I'm very cautious. I don't really, I mean, sometimes I'm afraid to smile. I had that stalker years ago, and so I don't really, I'm not engaging when I'm out publicly with men, because I don't want to, I don't want them to think anything, not that they would, but anyway, I did. I said, you smell fabulous. What are you wearing? He told me, and I knew the sale comes up at my birthday every year, and I wanted to get Lou a bottle of it for Christmas. I'm telling you, now he wears too much, the post office man. He wears way too much of it. Louis doesn't. Louis just spritz and walks through. He doesn't like a lot of fragrance. This, I'm talking to you, this is the king of Panther. This is the king of Panthers. If you like buying that special someone in your life fragrance for Christmas, consider this one. And if you're part of the Sephora, you can get it right now. I think the sale is still running. And that is it for my Sephora order. I don't order a whole lot of makeup anymore. I don't go crazy. Sometimes you guys will mention something and I'll buy it, a foundation or something. But I really don't, because I find it to be a waste of money now, because no foundation really, all these new wild foundations just don't complement an aging skin. So I lean towards the skin tints and the things that glow, so that, I look a little more youthful on my 65th birthday. And that's it. I'm going to let you get on out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for all your wonderful wishes. So many of you always remember my birthday every single year. So I thought that would be another reason why to do this video, is to say thank you so much for all your beautiful birthday wishes. And that is it. If you haven't already subscribed, I don't know why you haven't. You should, because we have a lot of fun here. And I would love to have you as an ageless beauty. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Right next to it is the bell. It's supposed to notify you. But during the holidays, check in with me every day, because there could be a video. Because if I find a daily deal, I'm sharing it with you, because, as I've said before, one for you, one for me, and I like helping you spend your money. I must admit it. All right, my friends, until the next time, go out in the world, be lovable, and remember, it is okay to love your age, even when you turn 65. I love you all. Bisous.